Well, hello everybody. It's Monday, the 6th of April now. We're in the third week of being out of school. And just to give you an update on recent developments, the governor, Mike DeWine, has extended the homebound order through the entire month of April. So nobody will be going back to school before the 1st of May. And to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't see that happening either. I got a question this morning concerning our spring break. Spring break was supposed to begin, let's see, on the 10th of April, this Friday. And, at this point, I don't know how many of you are, planning to do spring break down in Fort Lauderdale. I don't think any of us are going to be going anywhere, and some states won't even allow you across their border right now. So as far as spring break is concerned, I think we're better advised to just keep going, doing what we're doing, continue on through, and then we can diminish those days off the end of the school year. That way we'll be able to get done a little earlier, because Ramadan will be starting on the 23rd and it'll run all the way through the 25th of May. But we were scheduled to have our last day of school on the 29th, but we can go back and officially make our last day the 23rd. So let's just keep our heads down, keep going. Some of the grades are completing some of their curriculums already, are getting real close to it. I'll continue to be putting up lessons throughout the rest of the week. I haven't put anything up yet today other than this update, because I've kind of been stuck in the office with some urgent administrative responsibilities that I got to get done. I got to get done today. And speaking of administrative responsibility, I'm still waiting for some people to submit their Ed Choice applications. This is going to be problematic if you don't get those into me and completed properly with all the accompanying necessary forms. Again, I'm here every day, and I'm here every day from at least 9 till 3. It's been more like 8 till 5 or 6, but if you see my car there, you know I'm here. Ring the bell, I'll come down and get it. If not, the front door of the building on the Avondale side of the building has a large mail chute. Just drop it in there. I found 4 applications when I came in this morning. So let's get that done, folks. I don't want it to become a problem for you, because the state's already reviewing those applications, and it's going to be a first come first served basis this year. And you can bet, as a result of this crisis, allocated monies, who knows what's going to happen by the time it's all said and done. What else we got going on here? Interestingly enough, I'm getting some comments from some parents about how hard it is to teach their kids. Some kids they're just skipping lessons altogether, and I can appreciate the struggle parents have as a teacher. It reminds me of something that I heard years ago when I was teaching. Someone had made a comment that those who can do and those who can't teach. And of course, I took offense to that, because the person who wrote that obviously wouldn't have even had the skills to write it if it wasn't for the teacher that taught him. But at any rate, thank you for thanking us for recognizing how difficult the job of teaching really is. You know, interestingly enough, too, I just wanted to add this, just a little public service announcement. In the last week or so, we've been instructed to wear masks, and people are wearing masks now and gloves. Uh, and the other day, a friend of mine contacted me and said, you know, I was just at the grocery store, and when I came out of the grocery store, there's blue gloves all over the ground. I said, what? He said, yeah, you know, people are wearing gloves inside the grocery store, and then when they come out of the store, they're pulling the gloves off and throwing them on the ground. You know, you got a health crisis, and then people thoughtlessly create another health crisis because, you know, someone's got to pick those up. And if they're contaminated, then they run the risk of contaminating somebody. So, just as a little public service announcement, I'm putting on some of these latex gloves to show you how it works. I actually contacted the State Department of Health and advised them that, you know, this sort of thoughtless practice was starting to occur. So maybe they'll make an announcement and actually show people what I'm about to show you. You know, we wear gloves like this, and what it does is it puts a barrier between our hands, our skin, and anything that we're touching out there. But that means that anything we're touching out there is getting on the gloves. And in as much as nobody can definitely tell us how long this virus can live and thrive on different surfaces, you almost have to assume that the gloves could contain the virus. And so people taking them off, throwing them on the ground, it poses a health risk for the person that's got to go around and clean them up. I mean, first of all, it's littering, you know. But even bigger than that is the health risk that it could be posing for and you know, I see a lot of these, you know, teenage school-age kids out there moving carts and having to clean up around the property. So, you know, we don't want to send those kids home to infect their parents and grandparents. So it's simple. The trick is not to allow your skin to come in contact with the outside of the gloves. In other words, don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth with the gloves on. The gloves are the barrier that are containing potentially the virus. So once you put the gloves on, don't touch any part of your face. And when you take them off, you want them to turn completely inside out. Now, you don't want to touch your skin, because if you touch your skin, then, you know, you could be transferring the virus. So you want to grab the glove with the other glove on the outside, and what you do is you start to pull your hand out of it. And as you're pulling your hand out of it, it turns inside out. And then you grab the other glove, turn it inside out, so that when they come off your hands, they're both inside out. So the contaminated part of the glove is on the inside. Now, this is perfectly safe. The inside of the glove has protected your hands. You might want to carry around a little bag or something, and then just stick them in that bag so that when you get home, you can dispose of them properly. So let's not make a health problem a bigger health problem. If you're wearing gloves, take them off inside out. Only touch the inside of the gloves. Don't touch your skin with the outside of the gloves. And that way, they'll actually serve a useful purpose. We also know that the mask primarily protects those around us from any droplets that may come out of us. It doesn't necessarily stop anything from coming in. So practicing that social distancing is really critical. And you're going to see. I watched a seminar from one uh, doctor that was kind of extrapolating where this thing's going to go over the next couple of weeks and into even June and July. And it's really kind of alarming to realize that every 3-4 days now, the numbers are doubling. So it goes from 100 to 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000. I mean, this is what happens. It just gets crazy. So, be safe. I mean, use your head. Don't put yourself in a compromised situation. Don't go out if you don't have to. Wash your hands a lot. My hands are getting all dried out from washing them. I've been using lotion. What else is going on? Let's see, we got spring break, gloves. We're going to be out at least till May 1st and probably the rest of the year. I can't imagine us coming back. I'm going to continue to put lessons up, and I'll try to spread those across all the different grade levels as the teachers let me know what lessons they want me to focus on for their grade levels. Sixth graders, we're about done with math, so good job on your work. And for the kids out there that aren't doing this, just to remind you, go to YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, and in the search IAY School. And then when it takes you to a place where you see a cameo picture of our school, click on that. And inside there are all these videos that range from kindergarten through sixth grade, everything from reading to math, writing assignments. We're reading a chapter book for the 3rd through the 6th grade to work on their ability to comprehend important information out of reading. So at any rate, that's my update for week 3. I wish you all stay safe, stay out of trouble, kids. Do your work. Your teachers have been in contact with everybody with assignments, and they report to me, plus I can see who's logging into the YouTube account. So stay safe, keep a safe distance, and especially as we watch this thing crest now and start to reach its peak, be careful. Be real careful. Take care of yourselves.